Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Camouflage of the World. I'm Mike B, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Australian DPCU desert pattern, better known as Desert Auscam. That's just kind of a slang term for it, but we'll get to that in a second. So you'll see that this right away looks kind of reminiscent of the 1940s like US duck hunter duck pattern with the little splotches of color. The desert pattern is actually kind of hard to find in the States. You usually have to get like one set at a time, and they're very hard to come by, especially this little windbreaker. This is like, I don't know what they exactly call it. They don't call it anything. They just call it or I call it a shirt. It's not like the combat shirt. It's like a nylon kind of windbreaker rain shirt or rain jacket, we'll call it, because it seems like it'd be water resistant. Anyway, so past that, the pattern is exactly the same as their desert uniforms that are lighter weight and more of a cottonish material. So you've got these brown, kind of pale green and gray splotches on a khaki background, which actually works fairly well. The Australians, when I was in Iraq in 2009, they were wearing this pattern in Iraq, and then after we left there, they have been wearing this in Afghanistan a lot with the ISAF forces and all that stuff. And it seems to be pretty effective. It's kind of a cool pattern, cool looking pattern. The Brits are always making fun of the Aussies, calling them Dalmatians, and I kind of see that. They kind of look like Dalmatians if you really think about it, the splotches and everything. But it's a pretty cool and effective pattern. I actually like it. It's very aesthetically pleasing. It's kind of unique, and their woodland stuff actually works pretty well in their environment and some like semi-arid environments. So yeah, this particular pattern was developed. It's the latest pattern in 2002. They kind of came out with this to get the colors to be a little bit more adaptable to more desert environments and specifically Afghanistan. This jacket, in case you didn't see the tag, is made in 2006. It looks like it was worn, but they never wrote on there their name or their service number. You can see the collar's got some grime on it from average wear. But overall, it's in pretty good shape. This is pretty much a size extra large, so it's a 110 to 1... Yeah, it says it right there. God, I'm really unobservant today. But anyway, it's, 110 to 120. It fits me. It's just a little short and very comfortable, though. It's fleece lined. And you got the two pockets. Got the one up there and one up there. Their regular shirt is like the old style. Before they retired this pattern, they're in the process of retiring it right now. There's kind of the slant pocket, and I'd really like to get a set that, I'd really like to be able to carry this in my shop, too. That'd be great if they surplused all of it out, because it's pretty cool and it works fairly well. So anyway, yeah, they were using this pattern since the late 90s, and they still, I think there's some forces that use this. They went to this multicam kind of looking pattern, just like most of the rest of the Western forces are using multicam or some variant of it. But yeah, they did some trials also with a digital version of this, same colors, just digital, and I guess they'd never adopted that, or they're not going to. But one thing you note about this jacket is this different color. That's because this is a heavier duty canvas material that's kind of made for reinforcements. It's on the pocket too. So that's why there's the color variation. It's just a different material altogether. But this is pretty much in great shape, and it looks like what the brand new uniforms did or do when they're not faded and washed a million times. So I like this pattern a lot. So yeah, we'll keep this one nice and short. Hope you like this one. I wish I had the Australian flags. But yeah, it's a kind of an uncommon pattern to have in the States, so I figured I'd just share it with you. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you haven't already. And if you really are feeling ambitious and want to support the channel a lot more and you like this video, go to check out my Patreon. A link to that is in the description. $1 a month helps me out, helps me fund the channel, get cool things like this to show you guys and kind of go over. And we do shooting videos, helmet ballistic tests, etc., etc. If you haven't checked out all those videos, check out the rest of my channel, and you'll see why. I fund about 99% of my channel, but a little bit of crowdfunding helps offset the cost just a little bit, and every little bit helps keep the channel going. So, all right, hope you learned something. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Go on the Mike B page on Facebook and shoot me a question there. This should be pretty straightforward. A lot of Google stuff on this. If you look at it, it's a really popular pattern, but again, just hard to get in the States. So thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you on the next vid.